Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. May peace be upon all of you. Welcome to our channel. I named this channel after my daughters and my name, Mamah Yantis and Lamis Lamis Kitchen. Okay, sorry. So today, as a person from West Sumatra or Sumatra Barat, yeah, especially from Batu Sanggar, that's my hometown. I was very surprised, yeah, when I heard that Gordon Ramsay, yeah, he went to Batu Sangkar, my hometown, to learn how to make rendang. And I was like, oh my God, I mean, I'm from Batu Sangkar, and my auntie, or we call it ete in our language, is a professional. Is really a good chef, a good cook, especially when it comes to cooking Padang or West Sumatra's food. Okay, so I told my daughter, you know what? I would like to leave a legacy for you. So when I'm gone, one day you're gonna have a very nice recipe, homemade rendang, right? So everything is made from scratch, as you can see. So I'm gonna try to make the rendang, the recipe that my auntie or my ate used to teach me how to do. Okay. Well, when you are West Sumatra, okay, be careful. Before you get married, maybe your future mother-in-law will be asking you whether you are able to make rendang or not, because to make rendang you will need extra effort. Okay, a lot of ingredients involved, and then also it takes a lot of time. So if you want to make it really, really delicious, you're gonna have to use the traditional, what do you call it, wooden stove. Yeah, wooden stove. So because I'm not that patient, okay, because I'm also a psychologist and I work full time also as a psychology professor, psychology teacher at Muhammadiyah University. So here it goes. So as much as I can remember, so all of the ingredients here are complete, right? So I'm gonna be cooking rendang. Okay, this is all only 1 kilo, 1.5 kilos of rendang, of beef. I'm sorry, the beef, and then you will need about 4 coconut milk. Yeah, 4 head of coconut milk. So I already have it squeezed, and then it's already in a form of liquid right now because I don't have time to do that. I bought it from the pasar today, or the farmers market today. I have, well, it's not that fresh, but it's from my garden actually. This is Daun kunyit, or turmeric leaves. Yeah. I also have some, what do you call it? Let me help mommy a little bit. What is this? Lime leaves, yeah, kafir lime leaves. And then I have this, we call it asam kandi or asam kandis in Bahasa Indonesia. But actually this is just a dried skin of lemon. And then we have,
Candlenut.
this is not candlenut, yeah.
looks like
I forgot what's the name, so you can search online. I don't know what it is, yeah.
It looks like
And then
candlenut.
cinnamon, yeah, cinnamon, a stick of cinnamon. And then I also put some cloves here, yeah, some cloves. Uh-huh. And then of course, the handy dandy chili, red pepper, yeah, hot red chili, hot chili. So and then because my daughter is not that fancy of too spicy food, so I just put a little bit of it. But in fact, the real recipe will require more than this. And then this is pepper, black pepper. This is caraway seed, and then candlenut, and then coriander, a whole bunch of coriander. I mean, I love coriander because it's so healthy. It gives me energy. This is like a natural energy booster. And then this is the virus attacker. We call it shallots, or bawang merah in Bahasa Indonesia. And then, garlic, yeah. And then some curry powder from my hometown, right? And then don't forget the galangal root, okay? Like a whole bunch of galangal root here. So for 1.5 kilo beef, I put this much. And then also the handy dandy ginger. Ginger is really important. And then of course, without I already told you about the coconut milk. Yeah, without this, I mean, your rendang will taste like nothing. Okay, so let's try to do this. So first of all, we're gonna try to grind all of them, so blend all of them. So I'm gonna dunk it all in the blender. Well, actually, my auntie used this specific what do you call it, wooden grinding wooden grinding, and not wooden, the grinding tool made of stone, but I don't have time to do that. So let's just go ahead and don't ask me how much we need. So for the 1.5 kilograms of meat, this is how much cloves that I would put. Not cloves. What is it?
Shallot.
Shallots that I'm gonna put. Thank you, Lamis. So we're just gonna dunk it all here, right? So I love shallots. It's healthy, it's delicious, and it gives the sweetness to any kind of food that you're gonna make. Okay, and of course coriander. It will make you really healthy and full of energy. Okay, and then just dunk everything in. Yeah, just dunk it in. All right, and then of course some garlic. Oops, I'm just gonna put half of it, perhaps. I'm sorry, like seven or eight. And then all the leaves will come later, right? So first of all, we're gonna put some water here, just to make it easy to blend. Sorry about my messy kitchen. I didn't have time to clean. I am just so excited here to cook this for you. Well, I'm sorry. I don't want to take the credit. My daughter usually cleans, all right? Right, Lamis? I'm sorry. Mom doesn't clean the kitchen. Lamis does. All right. And she doesn't want to show off her face. Yep. So, we're just gonna blend this until it's really, really smooth and it turns into really, really soft paste. All right. So, watch out. Okay. Now we get the paste. All right. This is spicy and it's full of seasonings in here. So it's gonna be we're gonna try to pour it into our meat. All right. So just dunk it in, all of them. Full of flavor. So just leave it there for a while while we're trying to prepare the santan or the coconut milk. I'm gonna cook the coconut milk first. So you know what? This way of cooking coconut milk is actually the first time for me because the way my auntie cooked. Oh my God! I forgot to blend this really important thing. I'm sorry. I have to blend it now. Okay, here we are. We already have the what do you call it, the seasonings. Yeah. Well, the paste is already put into onto the meat. Okay. Just leave it here for a while. Then it's time for us to cook the santan or the coconut milk. Yeah, santan or coconut milk. This is the most important ingredient on your rundown. All right. So just dunk it in, all of them. All right. The more santan or the more coconut milk you put, the better the taste of your rendang is gonna be. All right?
Okay.
Okay. Right. And I think Lamis, you can learn how to be a real Minang girl, Minang woman, by learning how to make real good rendang. Hi, Papa. So my husband is here watching. I'm not sure what he's doing there. Hi, Honey Bunch.
Hi.
So, what do you think about my Randang, Honey Bunch?
Yeah, it's lucky to have a wife,
Alhamdulillah.
can cook well.
Alhamdulillah. All right, take a look at this. All right. So, we're not stingy with our coconut milk because this is the most important, essential ingredients in your Randang. Okay, I'm done. So, if you're not too lazy like myself, you can always, process the coconut milk, from scratch here, from the head of the, 4 heads of coconut, and then you grate it, and then you squeeze it, put some water. Oh my God, this is too much work, but I don't have time because I'm busy. Hold on just a second. Oops. Okay. Leave it alone for a while. Then I'm gonna be cooking this. Yeah, cooking it for about let's say 15 minutes until it smells good. Okay. All right, so as I told you before, this is the first time I do it this way. Usually what I do, after I make the paste, I'm going to be stir frying the paste a little bit, and then after that I put the santan and then the beef. But now my sister told me there is another awesome way to cook rendang, that is by cooking the santan first. Okay, so just wait, see what happens. All right, okay, now that the santan, the coconut milk, has been, boiling. So I'm not sure, but I'm just gonna try. All right, so it's boiling now. So it's time for us to put all kinds of ingredients that we have mentioned before. And for your information, silly me, old me, I forgot to put the what do you call it? Lamis? Lemongrass.
Lemongrass.
I forgot. So just put just 2 stalks of lemongrass, and then we're good to go. So we're just gonna put the beef into it with all the ingredients. Yep.
Careful, it's hot.
Oh, careful, it's hot. All right. Oh man. Uh oh. Oh. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Careful, Mom.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you, camera girl. I'm not patient. I'm not
Oh my
patient.
God.
Oh, I'm not. I turned it off. Okay, we're back. So we had some problems. I spilled the beef, and then now I have to clean the beef first and everything, clean the stove and everything. But it's all right. It happens. All right. So, well, that's what happened when a psychologist goes to the kitchen. Right? This is not the thing that I do for a living, but I really, really love cooking. So here we go. We already put the beef inside, and you know what? There is a psychology about cooking rendang. As I told you before, it takes a lot of time to do this, a lot of effort to do this. So when somebody's looking for, menantu or daughter-in-law in my culture, they want to be sure that this person is a has the quality of being a wife, a good wife, and a good mother. So a good wife and a good mother has to be patient. So if you cannot cook rendang, if you're not patient, with cooking rendang, so how can you be patient with all of the problems that you're gonna be having with your marriage later on? So yeah, there's a psychology behind the rendang, according to me. Okay. All right, here we go. So we're gonna be cooking this. Yeah, we're gonna let it cook until it's really, really becomes so thick and very the color turns to be brown, no, dark brown. Okay, so it depends on your taste. If you want it to be a little bit, a little bit creamy, so you don't have to cook until 3 hours or 2.5 hours. Some people cook it in only for about 1.5 hours or 1 hour. So to me, that is not real rendang, because rendang has to be slow cook. Yeah, well, as I told you before, the wooden stove, actually has the philosophy in it, because with the wooden stove, you really have to have patience to blow it, to watch, how big the fire is gonna be, how what do you call it? That you really have to spend time in the kitchen, watching everything. So that's the beauty of cooking rendang. So when you cook rendang instantly, so I don't think that you meet the purpose of cooking this, the most delicious food in the world. Okay, so well, I can guarantee that my rendang will beat the taste of, who's that again? What's his name again?
Gordon
Gordon
Ramsay.
Ramsay rendang. So for sure, because I'm used to seeing this when it was being cooked by my auntie or my ette, and then I cook this a lot in my family. So now we'll see. Yeah. Okay. After 1.5 hours, no, 2.5 hours. So this is what you're gonna get. So it's how dark, and you have to keep on stirring it, right? So as you can see, it's so dark and quite dry like that. So that means that you have the bumbu, or
Spices.
the spices that is um, immersed into that santan, yeah, the coconut milk. So the taste is just wonderful. So if you already run out of the beef later on, you can always eat this bumbu, yeah, with rice, or you can just eat it like that, or with bread. No, it's always delicious. Okay, so let's try to move it into our plate. Okay, just to show you how it looks after it's done. It's so juicy. Yeah, the sweetness of the santan, coconut milk, and um, a whole bunch of ingredients that you put into this delicious meat. You will not argue, when somebody says that this food is exactly the most delicious food in the world. So Randang is, Randang really deserves the award and the title. Okay, so here we go. We have the Randang. So how does it look? So as you can see, it looks so beautiful, juicy, right? See you in the next episode of Mamah Yanti's and Lamis kitchen, and hopefully we will be able to introduce our West Sumatra cuisine some more. All right, so here we go. Randang from Batu Sangkar by Mamah Yanti and Lamis. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you. Wait here to see how my husband's reaction after I cook this Randang. Honey, this is the Randang. And
Oh man.
you want to try? So let me grab.
Look nice.
Whoa.
Look nice. And taste. I must admit that tastes much better than before. I think because you change the way you cook now, right?
Okay, so here we go.
Because you change the way you cook now,
Yeah,
right?
I do.
What was the difference then, before and after that?
The Santan is from the.
What is Santan again?
Coconut milk. Okay, so try it.
I'm so sorry. Okay, can I try that?
Yes, you can. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Ah!
Oh, whoa. Okay, go.
So sweet.
So, what do you think?
Have nine.
Nine.
Um.
Okay, I'll see you guys with our next in our next episode. Still in West Sumatra food. Assalamualaikum.